You know what happened? This nigga right here came to the party. He always looking for some shit. I see his little ass right there. Y'all see that motherfucker right there? That fly. I broke his ass off. He gonna dance for y'all. Now dance, nigga. He can't fly no more. I broke his wing. Look at him. He can run though. Come here, you little rat. Oh, you get his wing fixed. Get your ass out here, nigga.
Right here.
Oh, let me find my everything. Let me find this nigga. Oh, he hopped on. He got on.
Oh, that's another one.
They playing with me, huh? All right, go ahead. Got him.
Oh.
Got him. He's dead. Don't play with me, nigga. You always looking for some shit. You always looking for some shit. That's what's gonna happen. Knock the maggot juice out of you. Can't you see it's you? I put your ass this way. You turn up with your feet up. Let me get a good picture of this rat with wings. I can't get in focus. He's so disgusting. So many ways that zoom in on Mr. Help me. Motherfucker. Say they should be fucking with us. It's a reality. It's what happens. You always look for some shit. This what happens. Look what happens. My everything. What happens to that nigga? My motherfucking fly. This what caused him with bullshit. He gonna learn today. That's what caused him doing that. He was hating. Stop that motherfucking hating shit. I hung him. I hung his motherfucking ass. Come on, mister. Help me. I'm gonna take you where you need to go. I'm gonna take you where you need to go. Let me get you on fuck. There he is, hanging on a limb. Get your rat motherfucking ass off of my shit. I'm going somewhere. Fucking rat. The red nose just like a clown. We're gonna ship his ass off. Let me zoom in on this motherfucker. I'm sorry for cussing so much, but I can't stand that motherfucker always on some shit and then come trying to fuck with me and put me in the shit. I don't want to be in that shit. Motherfucker, you always on that bullshit. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna tip your motherfucking ass over when you come fuck with me. See you later, nigga. Boop. Get on down there. Now let's back to the motherfucking plan. I'm going back to the plan now. You niggas don't smell the blood? Y'all don't smell the blood that right here? This motherfucker pulled on his ass, but I understand. You well mind your business. Pow! I'm on a mission. It's a park. I should let the flies live, huh? As long as they don't fuck with me. My wife said no.
Hell no.
She said hell to the no. They trying to eat the meat. They let their hot ass get over there. Oh shit. Gotta go. I'm gonna fork this shit up. I'm gonna fork you up. You can be homeless, but you don't have to be hungry. You can be homeless, but don't be hungry. Because that shit, I ain't mad at the homeless shelter, but I can sleep in there, but I eat in there. My ass be shitting like these goose over there. I don't want it. I let my dog eat it. You see what happened to him? He's laid up. Dehydrated. But you know what? I tried this. This is called Repel. Repel your motherfucking hating ass, keeping it 100. I say repel, keeping it 100, because these motherfuckers are pests to protect for 10 hours. Boo, boo, boo. So keep a nigga away from me. Give me 10 feet. Repels mosquitoes, Mexiquitos, and Africanos, and all kind of motherfucking Mr. The Massa get his motherfucking ass swatted, but the fly swatter. I don't need no master. I got Jesus. And these hot dogs. I got a hot dog right here. I don't need that shit. Hey, is you a hot dog? Excuse me, sir. Is you a hot dog? He's like, nigga, fuck the bullshit. Get the motherfuckers off the grill. Hey, hold on. You hooked up, bro. You want to get loose? Hold on. Say, have a seat. Hey, sit down, bro. He like, it's too hot to listen. Hey, sit. Hurry up and sit. Take your time and hurry up, little dog. I'm going to turn you loose. Don't fuck with the ducks. Okay? You can shake, rattle, and roll, but don't fuck with the ducks. He said, I'm finding some shade, brother. A smart dog looking for the shade. Looking for the shade. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Sweet, sweet, ski, ski. I ain't mad at him. But that's why I'm headed over there. To my, or whatever. Uh-oh. These are getting too Africanized. Why do I keep making reference to race? Because I don't give a color or creed. It is what it is. I don't brag or boast. I'm just, he said kiss his ass instead of toes. I thought he said kiss my ass and take a toast. So deep and true. Yeah, look at them. The Cubans are playing, getting along good and shit. Red versus blue, no drama. I'm getting along with her. Even though she looked like a mad little gypsy lady. Hi, sweet Tanya.
Yeah, I heard what you said.
I didn't say nothing. That was my ego.
I look like a mad titty lady.
I didn't say titty, I said gypsy. But that was my ego talking. But my stomach gonna be talking in a minute. Okay. I'm gonna sign off to the people. I love you people. I want to give a dedication to my nephew Ronnie, who it's about what you stand for. You know, in the end, you think about what someone stand for. The overall, not your judgment part, but your overall what they stand for. That man gave his car up for me and my wife on our wedding day, and he was just out of a relationship with his wife, his ex-wife. He was sick and losing weight, and really he loved hard. You know what I'm saying, with his little black self. And that's how I love him. And it's unconditional to the end. Now, for anybody else that hear this, that's connected, we may not see eye to eye. But the key is being able to grieve one another. And it makes it easier when you're close, because you can, you was a part of that solution, not a part of the problem. And we all got some problematic ways. We all, some shape, form, or fashion. And that happens. That's what they call life. But what do? You recover. You recover before it's everlasting and too late. You recover, you learn. That's what it's about. This is about the reality for me. My reality is I'm learning. The reality is I'm learning. I don't know it all. It's about experiences, and some people could go through the same situation and have different experience out of the same situation or the same scenario. They can, different stroke for different folk. The same scenario, but two different individuals who get two different experiences, possibly. So that's what I'm saying, is that we're all gonna fall short, gonna make a mistake, we're gonna get upset, we're gonna get angry, but sin not. So you can separate yourself, come off from among, just make sure you adjust. Make sure it makes sense. Make sure it's not a part of the problem. Make sure it's not about hate. Make sure it's not governed by greed, senselessness, foolishness, wickedness. Make sure that your heart is pure, because in the end, you'll come to the grasp that we're just temporary here. This is just like a shelter. This is like a shelter. That's not where you're going to stay, is it? If you get homeless and go to the homeless shelter, is that where you plan to stay? You're going to take a residency and never leave? Or do you plan on moving on with a plan? In my case, the master's plan. And recover. It's okay to be in a homeless situation, and you can have a mansion and be homeless in your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? God is coming back looking for a place that's already shaped up the way he left it, to get it back, get it right. We just getting it together. And we, no, we don't know when. That's the thing. We can't gamble on that. Vegas can't give you odds on that. But, unless you come messing with me. All jokes aside, I'm gonna let that fly pass right there. He's over there. I'm gonna let him go. Oh, my wife getting the wand. Wow. She got it. Oh, Lord. She's not snotty. Ooh, Lord. She had a heavy hand. I think that lady was peeing. Let me get these things off before they burn up. I taste that fly swatter. I don't want it. Here you go, honey. This one's nice and plump for you. Stop, love. Don't touch the fly swatter with it. I don't want no fly juice on my link. I don't want no bat neck juice on my link. You know what I'm saying? I said I don't want no bat neck juice on my link. That's a song for my other nephews. You know what I'm saying? And here's a song for my other nephew. How you doing, brother? All right. If for my other nephews, that dog almost rolled off the ledge. This little burn dog, Dennis. No reference to Dennis. How would I know that? That's ancestral thinking, right, Tanya? Right, wife?
Yes.
Okay, you don't know everything, man. I know this. I know 3 into 2 won't go unless it's the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Unless it's the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. 3 into 2 won't go unless it's Lonnie Nini Nut. In reference to my nephews once again. And I know this day is heavy, but it's light because of the burden you don't have to carry. You know where he rests. You know where his deeds, what they leave behind. Just like his little son, the records that he set and the records that he's going to break. And the rest of the family, the whole clan, everybody's connected to it, to success and even failure. You take it the way you take it, whether your family member is Ned DeWine or Donald Trump. It could go either way in our family. We got all shapes, sizes, and so, but there ain't no big fish eat up the little fish, and big eye ain't no eyebrow raising anymore. I mean, it's going to happen because it's in our flesh. Our flesh. It's in our flesh. But you reject that when we come out from among flesh. It's until a certain time, unless you at a cookout, and unless you're in the middle of a heated game. But you're in life, you have to come out from among where everything else is. Your character is on display. And I'm talking about living for. I have to pause before I say God, because it goes along with Jesus. And I was told the other day that those two don't. Jesus is not. He's a made-up name. It's Jesus, and that's somebody. They said somebody with blue eyes and blonde hair wrote that and put it in there. So did I get confused or perplexed? No, I just know good versus evil is happening. Good versus evil is taking place. And I'm taking a stand against my flesh. You must judge. I'm taking a stand against my flesh to swat the flies off, and to encourage myself. I could play catch with myself and fetch. I don't need Fido, but sometimes we got to confide in one another. And confide. We have to see the solution resolved. Even though we be the victim in the situation, we be the trick in the in the game. We be the loser. We be the one who's coming in last. But we have to reference the word and says that there's a way God looks at it, that it's coming a time that the last has come first, because it don't mean that the ones that worked hard and got in first, it's all for naught. They pushed the one that was in last to make it. The one that was in first, they encouraged, because if it wasn't for them moving so good, the one in last would have never kept up. I say, look I know I could do it. Because the one in last know that the one in first has flaws and defects. He could come up with a Charlie horse. And the one in last is all he got to do is to make it across. Charlie horse, he done fell down the one that was in first, because it's not according to how fast you start off. We realize that it's according to your endurance, how well you're entrenched and rooted down in the thing. And then we realize that the apple don't fall too far from the tree. and so we know that we are rooted in God's the fruit of his word, and it's when the fall is connected to us, we can reach out and get the word. We can get the word from. That's what it's all about. We miss you, Brother Ronnie, your nephew, family member, loved one, pastor, overseer, all those good things. Father of a champion, son of a grandparent, your mother, Dee Dee, who was produced by your grandmother, Helen. That Trinity you guys got, you set a standard in this whole generation, this whole family. You were able to do that. And these words may come out a little bumbled, and some may be confused, but I'm looking at the lake. I'm looking at the lake, and so some others are just waking up and understanding that he's coming back. He's claiming So there's some that are sad, and because they miss the comfort, and they miss the security, and they miss the boldness, and they miss the leadership of Ronnie Keith Hillman. And then there are those that are shedding tears because they're endeared to him. They're connected, a blood connection. and it'll be hard to fight off the emotion. It'll be hard to do it. It's because it's a connection. You can't find nothing, no drug, no nothing that can fight and block off that unconditional love. Unconditional love happens, but it's something about being a triplet or a twin, or connected to God. All these things, these Trinity things I like, and these things are unique. These things are unique, and they get a lot of attention, and whether it be positive or negative, but that trio be single every day. As far as I'm concerned, like a triple instead of just a single hit. A triple, you can have a triple double if you want to, but it's you put it all together, and God is in it. He's in the mix, and that's what you can see. That's what you sense, and in terms of just lifestyle. We don't pick and choose when it comes down to God's drawing us back to him. That's because that's what we pray for. Lord, protect me, keep me. If there could be something else. There could be something else that's coming to try to move you and change your whole existence. Just imagine, just one more day. We ask to be here one more day, and that particular day calls us to do something that can damn us or can damn someone else. And so we definitely try to fight the good fight in terms of health and stay active in life. But God is calling the old and the young, and the healthy and unhealthy, the rich and the poor. And let's be ready.